I'm going to basically lay out that this is going to rock the community. That way there's more pressure on these guys to make sure that it rocks the community. Day 2 of this project. We got interviews back to 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 back. How many we got? Like 6 or 7. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a fun day though. It's really good.
Yeah.
That's your son?
That's my son that did all the music. And
yeah, man. He's really talented.
He's
super talented.
I'm trying creative, man.
Yeah,
how many other songs does he have like that?
He's got like 1.5 million streams on is it SoundCloud?
You think you'd be interested in like
letting us feature one in a blog?
Songs in the blog?
Oh, baby, close my door and open that mind up. Baby, where do I go? So no one can find us. I'm calling it goals. Better get that line up. Yeah. Now let me get this. Okay, mama, hello, I'm good today. Little lady gon' Mary Poppins. 750, that's hella late.
So it's T-O-D-D, 2 D's, and Chase, C-H-A-S-E. Josh was a quiet leader, right? So there's all kinds of leadership styles. Josh's was certainly quiet leadership, but he demanded respect. He earned his respect because again he worked. He was smart. He figured stuff out, and these guys were figuring stuff out on the fly. I mean I'm not a technology guy, right? So, but I mean just the amount of files and the size of the data structures and the things, and also. Josh also attracted really smart people. So if you look at the early GrooveShark team and you look at some of the successes they've had and the things they've done and gone out to do, some of the early designers and the coders and the systems guys, they're top notch. Maybe the best way I could close this whole thing is if you go around Gainesville, there's a company put out some T-shirts, and you'll see them every once in a while. And I've got one, and that was the other thing I always joked about at GrooveShark. As I got older, I didn't look as good in the T-shirts as the young guys did. But everybody had T-shirts, but it said onward and upward. And that was Josh's thing, onward and upward. And so I guess I'd leave you with that. Just, appreciate every minute you have in life. And we're all going to have hard times. Wake up every day and onward and upward.
Golden skin like Mary Kate, little mama like Pocahontas, little mama like having fun, so little mama go off. Yeah. Leave a fat like a pancake, gotta handle biz quick. Backpack by the best stand, bottle by the doorknob, open up and sip this. Yeah, jacket on the floor.
If you could have one last conversation with Josh, what would that be? Or question? If you could ask him one more question or have one more conversation with him, what would that be?
You can't just have one conversation with Josh. We had lots. So, good luck, Josh.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're excited to see it come together. So
really amazing. Somebody who was with us such a short period of time made such a huge impact. Mm-hmm. Think about that.
Yeah, very. Really appreciate your time. Thank you for carving it out for us.
Okay.
Man, I don't wanna jinx this, I just wanna taste something. I don't wanna rinse this, I don't wanna play dumb. Girl, I got a vision, I don't wanna take one. What if I'm a misfit? Kiddos on my city like the open of the pill case. I don't need a color on my tongue for a good night. Yeah, big mind, no flat lines. Number on my phone for a cool light. Yeah. I need a number on my phone for a cool light. Yeah. I need a number on my phone.
Alright, that was start. Let's go.
Ryan Frankel, RYANFRANKEL, Frankel Media Group. I'm the president and founder. To me, Josh is a lot of what I always aspired to be for myself. He was the type of guy who, when he walked into the room and you heard people talk, when he spoke, he was one of the smartest guys in the room. I think Josh taught me a lot about what it meant to love and appreciate Gainesville, which I'm not from here. I grew up in South Florida and came here for school and had every intention of leaving. And I think he showed me how much Gainesville really has to offer, both personally and for somebody's business. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You don't have to be the most experienced. You don't have to be the best looking. You just have to want it so bad that you're willing to do whatever you have to do to make it happen. And for me, that was sort of the biggest memory of him, was just that collective attitude that I think he had more than most anyone I've ever met.
So this is it, vlog. This is like when you gotta do a bunch of content all day long. You gotta unload the content on the fly, on a laptop,
We got 8 minutes left.
and a solid state drive in the car.
Alright, Mike, you want to catch us up on what's been happening today and all that?
Yeah, man. So how many have we done? 3? God, it feels like we've been doing this all day. We've done three interviews for this project, and now we have 3 more. Luckily, 2 of them are in one place, so that makes things a little bit easier. But we're gonna get this thing wrapped up, and then we'll have 1 more interview, which will be with Christian Hadid on Sunday. So finally getting all the interview part done, and then we'll be able to start editing and making magic, baby.
He was just always willing to take a meeting, always willing to give advice, always willing to make an intro, and how he found the time to be so present and so giving, I'll never fully understand. Onward and upward.
When I think of all the startups in Gainesville, most of them Josh had some sort of hand in, or GroupShark contributed to in some way. Whether it be through like employees that moved on to those companies, moved on to found companies, or Josh was involved in mentoring founders of those companies. A ton of startups in Gainesville right now either wouldn't exist or wouldn't be successful without what GroupShark did for them.
The biggest lesson I learned from Josh was how important it is to meet people where they are.
Where's Kara Winslow? I need
Thank you for the light.
makeup. Oh, is it actually really good? Today on our YouTube show, we're going to show you how to hack video using your iPhone camera as lighting. So what, we had 6 interviews today? Well, 6. I'm not going to repeat all the things that I've said a million times about how awesome this project is going to be, because this project is going to be awesome, and it's going to rock this community. And I'm going to say all these things. I'm going to basically lay out that this is going to rock the community. That way there's more pressure on these guys to make sure that it rocks the community. To get it done and to make it so badass. But I feel confident. I feel confident in the interviews. I'm grateful. I'm really grateful to everybody who took the time to be interviewed. We had more than enough people who said that they would contribute and be in it, and I think that we could have literally made a movie about Josh. Really, we could have. We could have made a full 2-hour movie about Josh from this. And so I think it's going to be challenging to trim this down to a 4 or 5 minute video. It's going to be really, really challenging. But it's something that I look forward to seeing what these guys come up with and doing. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be part of this project. I thank Startup GNV. I think Gainesville. The community, just everybody who supports us and is helping us get this new organization off the ground. This is it, man. We're 2.5 months into the new year, and it's going to be epic to see what the rest of the year holds for Repaint the Wall. See you later. Bye.
I need a number on my phone for cool life. I need a number on my phone for cool life.